Children. Children are the solution to our modern global crisis. The dominance of Islam, a corrupt society, secularism, socialism, communism, a decreasing Christian population, and a culture drowning in their access of information and technology. Children are the solution. If you reach 1.85 billion children now, within 10 years, what would happen? If we ignore and neglect these children, what would happen in 20 years? In the last 100 years, Christian communities around the world have had many international and interdenominational missions conferences. But surprisingly, none of these meetings have considered children as a major focus. Most churches focus on adult ministry. They ignore children. These churches are not battleships. They are glorified cruise ships, celebrating nothing but their own satisfactions. What is God's main priority? Buildings? Projects? Programs? No, it's children. Children are God's sorrow, His tears, and His agony. God gave us the Great Commission, yet our greatest omission from this sacred command is children. Jesus never excluded children. He always cared for and welcomed them. The 414 window is the next chapter of the 1040 window mission strategy. As we know, in the last 20 years, the 1040 window yielded great fruit in its geographical focus. Today, the 414 window is spearheading a generational emphasis on the ages of 4 to 14. The 414 movement began in 2009. Since then, many of the churches throughout the AG worldwide have embraced the 414 movement, as well as many other organizations, such as Compassion International, One Hope, and David Cook Publishing House. We thank you for your help in the development of this movement, particularly in the Americas, Africa, and India. But we challenge every leader and every church to make the 414 window a vital part of your core values. If 366,000 churches and the 67 million members of the Assemblies of God approached nearly one child each in their towns and neighboring villages, we would be able to easily double this number to 134 million in 10 years. In the last several years, when we made God's priority our own, we witnessed the doors that God has opened. He has shown us miracles. Through the soccer event, a professional Christian Korean soccer team joined us in South America in 23 stadiums where God gathered over 700,000 children. 150 million people were also watching this program on their television screens. Hundreds of thousands of children accepted Christ through this program. These children are excited and proud to follow Jesus Christ for the rest of their lives. We have reached many countries including Nicaragua, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador. Through the musical portraying the life of Jesus Christ, His life, we have had different countries open their doors to us from Islamic and Catholic countries. Citizens of these nations have all witnessed the life of Jesus Christ. As a result, 200,000 children have met Christ through His life. Children from Ethiopia, Tanzania, El Salvador, and Colombia. We have even been invited to China and Korea in the next 2 weeks to share the life of Jesus Christ through this powerful musical. Children, the hope of the church, the future of nations, they are the solution for our modern global crisis. Let's not see children as another option, but as the cornerstone of our future.